We're back. We're back again. We back like good Kurt Crack. Joel Embiid said he has a message, not only for the fans, but for the 76ers. A bold statement for the 76ers to say that he's healthy and he's back like good Kurt Crack. Let's give Joel Embiid a good round of applause. Because we all know when Joel Embiid is healthy, we know what type of player he is. When Joel Embiid is healthy, he's one of the most dominant players in the paint. He gets down low, he kicks him, boom, 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 tears him up. And we all bear witness to this in the year 20, 22, 23. We all bore witness to this when he was dominant, when he is healthy. And I believe Joel Embiid with all my heart. I do. I believe him, man. I think this time around, I think he really thinks with LeBron that he could win the championship. I think they're the best duo since Magic and Kareem. I think the best duo since Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. I think LeBron and Joel Embiid is the best two duos. I think they better than the ones I just named. Because you gotta look at it. You know, Mike was scoring 30, 35 points. Scottie Pippen only averaged 20 points. But you got LeBron, who can average, what, 25 or 30. I think Scottie Pippen, yes, 25 or 30. And you got Joel Embiid, he averaged like 40 or 50 points, 30 points, 35 points a game. So I think this is the best duo in the franchise, ever in the franchise history. It's blowing Magic and Kareem out of the water frame. Because Magic only averaged like 15, 20 points, 20 points, 25 points. Kareem at that time probably averaged like another 20 points. So I really do believe that my man Joel Embiid is telling the truth. I believe it with all my heart. Like he said, he's healthy, and I believe him. He's chilling somewhere, probably kicking a soccer ball somewhere. But he's not, he's sitting back. He probably this guy out in the gym, working out in the gym. Because we know when that man is healthy, dominant, the man is MVP. He's at his MVP status right now. He averaged 33 points that year and won the scoring title that year and then one before that year. Scored 72 points. So come October, we'll see where he's at. But he did left that message today. He gave it to the fans. Whether if it's real news or not good news, we'll see. Because a lot of trolls like trolls, we'll see. But I believe it's good news. I believe it's real news. I believe it's real news. And like I said, come 2026 and 2027, come 2026 and 2027, you're going to see the MVP LeBron, not LeBron James, but you're going to see, you're going to see come the MVP Joel Embiid, what we see in those 2 years. That's what you're going to see. We're going to see him dominate like he dominated. We're going to see him healthy. We're going to see him play on 50 games like he played before. Played 50 games, he's going to play another 50 games next year. So stop just hating. Stop all y'all. Kevin Durant. All y'all out there. Draymond Green throwing them sneak disses. We know all them sneak disses. We just stop all that hating out there. My man Joel is healthy. You understand what I'm saying? And the dude from part of myself or something that on ESPN. Stop hating. The man's going to score. He's going to play over 50 games. And all you naysayers out there, come in and let's give my man another round of applause. See him. We're going to see him back in October's. But I've been on here too long, too much. I done said too much. But the next time is me. You already know, a straight Sixers fan. Been a Sixers fan since the late, great Dr. J, since 82, 83. But until next time, I'm going to come back with some more information. Oh, yeah, and we already know we got Caldwell Pope. We already got him out there. So it looks like it's the up and up for the Philly. Got my Bubba Chuck shirt on, too. Salute to you, Iris, in peace. I'm out. Joel Embiid send a message. out to the front office of the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm healthy. Yeah, I'm still riding off this LeBron thing. Man, I don't talk so much about LeBron. I just be calling his name. Just be calling his name. That's bad. That's real bad, man. But hey, man, listen. I still love the fact that he just, it's an opportunity for Philadelphia 76ers to get in this to get a championship. Honestly, I've been wanting the Sixers to get a championship. I'm telling you, I've been riding for the Sixers for a minute. I'm a day one right here. I never reneged on my squad, even when some old dude had on threads where he was showing that season with Sean Bradley, Jeff Jeff Malone, Dana Barrows, and who else? It was Sean Bradley, any Clarence Witherspoon. Clarence Witherspoon. I thought he was Charles Barkley. He played just like I was Barkley's protege, or he was Barkley's protege because he just tried to do that fake up, have his lip out like. Y'all remember Clarence Witherspoon? That was the awful year. I mean, wow. I think they only won like one game that year. I said it before in one of my other posts. So I was there, man, when they had Sean Brown. We thought they was going to do something when they brought him from the college, Brigham Young. It was like, yeah, he tall, he good and all that. They brought him over there, and man, like he was a bum. Sixers was bums. That whole year, that's when Mike was killing them. Mike and all them. That's when Fat Man Barkley traded on us and went out to Phoenix. Oh, he seen the other day when he was with Stephen A. Smith up there backpedaling line. You know they pay you for doing that type of stuff, Barkley. Just keep it trails, keep it real, man. You did say the only way they suck. That's why you left Philadelphia 76ers. Now you got nerd talking about LeBron is ring chasing. I think they be trolling us. I think the celebrities do be trolling us, man. Cause they be saying they be contradicting themselves one after another. Now you sit up there and said that you left Philadelphia because you was tired of losing and you wanted a championship. So you want out Phoenix. And you trying to say that LeBron, I told you, whoever is Charles Barkley's handlers, they need to tell him, no, it's time for you to get off the mic. Oh yeah, you said, hey, y'all thought I was trying to diss my man AI. Hey man, told you AI, I flux with you, my nigga. Look at that. That's what I was saying. He suffered from dementia. Why y'all keep interviewing this man? Shaq Ben exposed that man on inside NBA. We love you, Barkley, for what you have done for the NBA. At one time, like in the beginning of 2000, you was real good, but you keep repeating yourself, contradicting yourself in the public. And if y'all his homies, just tell him, man, it's time to let it go, man. I bet you Karl Malone telling yo Chuck, you gotta let it go, man. Or Isaiah Thomas, you gotta let it go, man. You contradict yourself. Never talk about LeBron and James, and you did the same thing. But only thing with LeBron was successful twice, and he came back and gave Cleveland their first championship. But yeah, I've been on this, man. This thing has been good. I think I like LeBron more than Shannon Sharpe. If Unc see this out here, I think I like him better than Shannon Sharpe. You understand what I'm saying? You need to ride with me anyway. Because Shannon Sharpe, he in the hot seat right now. But anyway, my man, Joel Embiid, listen, you still the number 176ers right now, man. I still mess with you. Even though you stay hurt, but you still the number one, man. We still mess with you. We ain't gonna leave you out like that. But he sends a message out to the 76ers fan in the front office. What's what he said? I'm healthy. Ooh, the NBA is in trouble. NBA is in trouble. Yeah, I'm loving it. We got Joel Embiid and we got LeBron James. Like I said earlier, that's like in the 90s, Michael Jordan
coming to the Sixers. You know how big that is? But like I said, I suffered with him. I suffered with him all the way till we had Iverson. And Iverson gave us that little hope. Then I stopped looking at basketball. Period. When Iverson left, and which like I always say that's the reason why they put the zone defense, and they need to put him amongst the greatest 50 months greatest basketball players, because the boy he's definitely off the hook. He's definitely, you know what I'm saying? AI, that's that dude. They be hating on AI because he was out in Camden chilling with Golden Girl, but I ride with them through all that. Ride it with Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Even though he ain't like to go to practice. Practice? If we talking about practice, practice. I still ride with my boy AI. But after he left, it just got worse. Like you got Ricky from like what, 93 to all the like 91 all the way to 1996 and 97. It was just horrible. Imagine going there, your team is just down and out. You don't got no superstars. Everybody else got superstars. You got like another team on the low. You understand what I'm saying? I had to go over there and mess with the Bulls because of Michael Jordan. I was playing basketball myself, so I needed somebody to give me that inspiration. So then like like I said, when we got Iverson, it was all different. But he was putting up them numbers, but we ain't had no center. Matumbo let Shaq just doing dirty. Then that was the Kobe Bryant era and the Shaq era, so we had to go through that. Boom. Then when he leave 06, when he went to Detroit, I was done. Because then that's when Sixers picked up the dude that went to Golden State and Joel Holiday. But I ain't gonna hold you. When they beat the Bulls with Derrick Rose, that was that was it. Sixers always had a squad, man, on the low. They be down and out right there, but they always had the squad. But like I said, so you gotta understand how I feel. Come on, man. You got like I got a D ride, man. Like you know what I'm saying? You got how I feel. If your squad ain't won a championship in 43 years, and you watch the great legend Julius Irving leave, and they trade Moses. Then off of that, Andrew Toney messes up his knee. Then um, Maurice Cheeks he renege on us and go to them bum old Knicks. I mean, it was a catastrophe. No, I'm not getting over it. Somebody gonna go in my comments talking about 11% of the people in America don't watch basketball. Well, spin off, yo. That's my page is strictly basketball. It was some old somebody I don't even know who he was. I blocked him. My page is pure basketball. Yeah. So you gotta understand how I feel that we got King James, LeBron James. Dude is a legend. He's a star. I know y'all probably get tired out there. Get tired with it. Scroll somewhere up. Scroll up uh, the phone and all that. But until next season, you're gonna hear about it. But anyway, so you gotta understand how I feel, man. We gotta start coming in. We need him to do what it do. Then we might get a chip. We get a chip, then I stop talking. But until then, I'm I'm pushing throwing all type of batteries in LeBron. I'm LeBron, your number one fan. Hell, what they say. Anyway, Joel Embiid sends a message out to the front office, says that he's healthy. We all know when Joel Embiid get healthy, it's curtains. I didn't even know he won the title, the scoring title 2 times. Dang. I mean, I don't think nobody in the history of the 76ers won the title twice. I think he's the first one. I don't know. I don't know how many times Iverson won it. But he won the scoring title twice. We ain't forget about you. We ain't hardly forget about you. He said, but we know what he's capable of doing when he do be healthy. And I believe, I think he is healthy. Like I said, we only so if he get 50, it would be a blessing if he do get 50 games. 50 games? I doubt it though. I don't think he's gonna get 50 games, but it would be a blessing. But when he's healthy, the man average over 30 points a game. When he's healthy, he's a problem because he's 7'2", he's 7'2", 200 some pounds, but he moves like a point guard. You ask me, if he stay healthy, he will be way better than Akeem Olajuwon. He would. The man he got a jump shot like a guard. He got he can shoot, can stop and pop, and he can play above the rim, then he can play defense. He's a rim protector. When he's there, he protects the rim. We just need him to get healthy. They don't got no type of steroids out there. They can get people make them get healthy all the time, all the time. Give me some steroids though. But when he's healthy, he's the most dominant player in the league. You know what I'm saying? He's dominant. And he showed us that the year 2022 and 2023 when he won the MVP. Scored over 33 points. Was killing people. That was the year that I think the year that we lost to Boston. But when he is healthy, he scored 33 points. One game he dropped 72. I was hoping to get like 85 and break Kobe's record. I was hoping to do it. And that's the year that when he won that, he was the MVP. So we got an MVP player, and we also got two uh NBA champions. And then we got Nick Nurse, a champion coach. It's only right that we won the championship. Then we went on and got Caldwell Pope. He helped us out. Now we got Caldwell Pope, so you're building that defense up, so we can go beyond the second round. Now I hear people out there criticizing, talking about, oh, you trying to hold it's a bust, it's a win or bust. No, we never said that about LeBron. Come on, man. Then you had the I don't want to hear make mockery of people, but he had somebody on ESPN talking about, oh, you got this man, he's 42 years old, talking about winning the championship. Yo, bro, the dude last year averaged 20 points. He was 51% from the field. Listen, then you got other people on social media talking about, oh, he's selfish. He's trying to hold back the NBA. Man, y'all ain't ever played King of the Hill? In order for you to try to make the man retire, beat him. If all these ones that the NBA got supposed to be the picture of the future of the NBA, I'm not taking nothing from them. They're young and they're talented. They do what it do. You understand what I'm saying? But these young boys can't beat LeBron. So why not let him play till his wheels fall off? I don't see what's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? People, I mean, he's not going to take, but look all the revenue that he do bring to the NBA. And also, real, sincere basketball players and NBA players, it's not truly going to focus on LeBron. If them young little players out there, the ones in Dallas and all them little rookies is real good, they're going to stay key on them and let them grow. Wemby, yo, you dropped the ball. Straight like that. I don't care what nobody, well, somebody was arguing me in the comments talking about whatever. So what? He dropped the ball. He's still going to be the face of the basketball. It's a troll. Who had to be the troll? Probably was him. He's still going to be the face of the basketball, yeah, over in France. But in America, he dropped the ball. Like I told him in the comments. I'm always going to repeat myself. Like I said, when we say in Islam, reminded benefits the believer. Julius Erving, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Julius Erving won in the ABA, and that's professional basketball. Isaiah Thomas, you know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oscar Robertson, all the great legends. When they went to the championship the first time, they won it. And that's why they was once the great basketball player. Y'all sit up there and try to put Adam Silvers and the NBA, try to put the NBA in the direction of him, and he let an old New York Knicks team beat him. He slipped and dropped the ball. You ask me, because you know they said that New York is the rotten apple. You ask me, I think somebody on it, Fat Joe, one of them, they gave him something so he can. I'm a conspiracy theory, so he can drop the ball. But he dropped. How he's gonna be the face of the NBA? He went to the chip and lost. Come on, man. Y'all don't make no sense. So next in line, next rookie that's going to go there and take it and win the championship. That's what we want. That's what the NBA is built on. Y'all, you can't get upset. That's what I'm saying. If he's a good man, don't take it wrong. He's a good player. Wemby's a good player. All them dudes is all good players, but they're not good enough to stop this man right here from make average 20 points a game. And y'all talking about he holding the NBA back? He ain't holding it back. NBA should be embarrassed. Like I said, we keep saying you should be embarrassing yourself. You stop overpaying them little young boys for all that money. I ain't hating on them, but they ain't doing nothing. You letting a 42-year-old man just do what he want to do. So yeah, he ring chasing. That's not. That's the whole objective of the game. Is to get a ring. I don't understand y'all. But I know the people that work like for them big networks out there, y'all paid to say what y'all supposed to say. See, I'm independent. I work for an independent network. They don't pay me. Until they start paying me, then maybe I will start changing my narrative. But right now, the narrative is them young little boys out there in Wimby dropped the ball. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, get your weight up. Getting that, you know what I'm saying? Stop being on TikTok. Stop tricking with all the baddies, the little baddies, dropping on 500, giving baddies $500,000. Stop tripping with all the baddies and the porn stars. Stop doing that. Then maybe y'all could get some type of respect. Until then, come on, LeBron. You keep on being there and get that chip. Then he's gonna get another one. But the point is, he's gonna do it with Joel Embiid, a healthy Joel. I believe. I got faith in Joel. I know my man. I mess with him. Besides Iverson, he did bring the 76ers back to life. He did bring life back in them. When he came out there 18, he did what it do. He made me a believer. And I'm right behind my man MB. I believe he's gonna get healthy and he's gonna do what he did 2022. So we're not gonna put the pressure on ESPN on LeBron James. He knew what he would. Yeah, salute to LeBron. Like I always gonna keep saying, you did it smart. Shoot, he did it. He's late in his career. There's nothing wrong with that. Never say when he do it, there's something wrong with it. He's a bandwagon rider. All this old crap they talking about bandwagon and all that. Shoot, look at the Lakers. The 80s, they had all good squad. Worthy was a Hall of Famer. Kareem was a Hall of Famer. Who else? Michael Cooper. Brian, I forgot his name, but Brian Scott was a Hall of Famer. You understand what I'm saying? When he did it. Magic did it. Ain't nobody say nothing about that. But all of a sudden, when this man trying to go ahead and win the champion, he does it. But the message is, MB told y'all he healthy. And the dude banned from down there in Miami, come on, man. You talking about you can't even handle no Joel Embiid, the one that smacked the Caucasian dude in the face. Man, you can't handle no Joel Embiid. Man, I watch you good, but you can't handle Embiid. So he ain't scared of you, man. You better be glad you got Giannis. Anything, the freak of nature, he the one that's gonna kick up for you. But y'all got a good coach, but you ain't doing nothing with Embiid on that. When Embiid on that court, you ain't doing nothing like that. But just get me out of here, coach. Talking all that mess. But yeah, man, we got Caldwell Pope. That was a good thing. You understand? We ain't win a championship in 43 years, and now we got a chance to win. That's right. I just went on South Street. Went out there, on South Street, Fairmount Park. It's beautiful. Philadelphia ain't never been to. They try to. I heard somebody was saying. I look at their podcast. Somebody saying, well, about Pete Rose and all that. I was born in '77, so I don't know what it was when he. I don't even remember when he came there. So they tell you, but I still do remember when Sixers went down Broad Street. I remember that. I seen that on the news and all that. I remember that. So you can't get me with that. But yeah, still average over 20 points. And his agent Rich Paul was saying they trying to say that every time he goes to a team, LeBron, he holds the team hostage. His influence to bring who he want to bring there. Now they trying to make a conspiracy, say that he was the reason why Caldwell Pope there. He's trying to make the team, and yada yada yada. Come on, man. The criticism it's gonna be like that. But it's enough about what all we can do is wait till October to see how Joel play here, to see how he is. But when they step on that court, all five of them, it's over. And like they said, how Jordan did. How he looked at Magic. That's what they gonna be like. It ain't my fault. When they all four and they be talking about, oh man, 42-year-old dude can't win no championship. There they go. The critics always got the critics. We'll see next year. We'll see next year when the Sixers do ride down Broad Street with that chant and they go right there. It used to be the vet. Now I guess they go to First Union Center like that. Remember when they go down there with that, I'm gonna be right there, stuff like that. I ain't gonna drink no Hennessy like the old crazy Eagles dude did. Yeah, drinking Hennessy at the parade. I ain't cutting it that. But I am gonna go to that parade when we had that LeBron and MB picking it up. We're gonna get the MVP. It's gonna be once again. It's gonna be Joel Embiid. We love you too, Maxie. And we love you, Maxie. We know you're gonna go hard. Maxie may get the MVP. I think now they're gonna give it to Maxie straight like that. They're gonna give it to Maxie. Maxie been holding it down. He deserves it. So they're gonna give it. But Joel shouldn't be bad. And this is why, like my man Mark Jackson said, a native Philly. And what's the dude Jamal something? That's a native Philadelphia went back and worked in the front office. Salute to you too, man. We need you. That's how you're supposed to do it. Get in there. If I would have did the same thing. Get in there and hope your hometown team and make them be a championship city. That's what Philly is, a championship city. It's Philadelphia. Philly fast. Y'all supposed to come there and help y'all squad like that. You understand? Give them bragging rights and all that. And you know, other cities do it for they town. Now I don't got no commercial breaks, nothing like that. I got to get my numbers up. Once I get my numbers up, I get my subscribers, then I can be like, yo, go to the sponsors and all that. I don't got nothing to sponsor. But next up on the list is Nick Nurse, my man Nick Nurse. Salute to you, Nick Nurse. I ain't like you 22 when you was with when Kawhi hit that shot. He took us out. I ain't like that. I ain't like you then. But Nick Nurse is a good coach, man. He's going. I think he's going to be successful, man. He won a championship. He's smart. He's somewhat like Larry Brown, and that's why the Sixers went to the chip with when they had Larry Brown, and that's why I think like him and Larry Brown got that same type of mentality. They know how to. They can take nothing and make it in something. They can take you know, but Philly is a hard city to do that because Philly don't give you no chance. It's either 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. That third year ain't doing. Out of here, get him up out of here, coach. Get him up out of here. Yo, wonder what's up with Del Morey. Wonder what he's doing somewhere. Del Morey, you did a good job, man. You did a good job. You did a good job. Pat Croach did a good job. Cat something in the eight there did a good job. But wonder what Daryl Morey is doing now, looking at this thing, what he said. But next up on the list, we're talking about our coach, the championship coach, Nick Nurse. That's us up on it. Nick Nurse said he said that they're looking for a point guard. And guess who the point guard is? The freak of nature. I've been saying his name so much, I made a mistake. I called my son his name. Then I made a mistake. Called my fiance LeBron. Damn. Woke up out of my sleep. LeBron. I'm just LeBron. Damn, I didn't even talk about Mike. No, Mike used to be a man. That's how much I've been saying his name. But Nick Nurse, guess what he said? The freak of nature. LeBron James. Who would have thought of that? This man is what? 6'8", 6'9". He can play all 5 positions. All 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 positions he can play. You understand what I'm saying? He can play all 5 of them joints. We ain't seen nothing like that to Magic Johnson. And no, like they say, I'm a piggyback off all the people with the podcast people I be listening to. Yeah. To add on to it, he does play like Magic Johnson. He's more of a Magic Johnson than a Michael Jordan. Like Kobe is more of a Michael Jordan. You understand what I'm saying? Than LeBron. LeBron is more. He's a facilitator. He's going to distribute the ball amongst everybody. And when he does it, the team wins. You understand what I'm saying? See, he can draw the defense towards him, and he can dish it out to people. So, I mean, they said he's not going to be a point forward, nothing like that. How Paul George was. Last year we had Paul George. He was a point forward. You understand? But they said he's going to play the one. He's going to be the facilitator. He's going to distribute the ball amongst the people. But I don't think he's not going to be like Maxey. But, Maxey is a good 2 guard. Maxey can play the 1 and the 2. But he's more effective on the 2. But when stuff get tight, you give him the ball. He definitely know how to go get to the rim. But, he's not a natural 1. It's hard being a natural 1. You understand? But he's not a natural point guard like them other natural point guards is. You know, somebody like a Andrew Toney, or no, Andrew Toney was like a two. Maurice Cheeks was a natural point guard. That's a natural, know how smart, know how to read the court. And that, LeBron's IQ was like that. So yeah, they're gonna get LeBron. He's gonna facilitate, get down there. He's gonna know how to get that ball down to the MB, get it down there to him. Imagine him and MB going. Man, I think they can't do no pick and roll. I think LeBron too tall for them two to be doing some pick and roll. They probably running each other. But imagine him distributing the ball down there to MB. Yo, just stay down there, stay down there at the five. I got you. Throw the ball, MB. Fake him that way. Boom, boom. Don't put over Cats. Cats. They've been doing that for you too long. You got them one last year. Salute to you. I ain't mad at you. You came to Minnesota, got them Woods. This Cats from New Jersey. I think he's from Jersey. I think Cats from out here in Jersey. Got out them that cold Minnesota. I don't blame you. That's cold as I don't know what. They could pay me to go to Minnesota. Minnesota Vikings. I'm not Minnesota Timberwolves. Boys are cold as I don't know what up there. But LeBron, boom, put that elbow on him, boom, dunk on him, no type of respect. Then boom, spin on him. Y'all did us dirty, like, yeah, we coming for y'all, yeah. That's another number reason why I love LeBron James. He came to Philadelphia. Then they said LeBron said he was thought about going to New York. But guess what? That's y'all, see? The land of the rotten apple. Sit up there and did that rotten stuff to get that championship. Could have had LeBron and James could have won it 1, 2, or 3 times. But you had all that influence coming there, acting like savages out in front of had the trolls out there, faking like they beating people up. I mean, that was some trolling, acting like they was beating, and they was all together in cahoots. That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff too. But if y'all do all that madness and lost that championship, and let Wemby get that, and let him be the face of allow him to be the face of the NBA, could have had LeBron James up. But y'all ain't winning in 53 years. The last time the gas price was low. So now LeBron, y'all can't get LeBron. He went right past y'all and went to Philly because they said now they feel sorry for Philly. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad they feel sorry for us, bringing us LeBron James. But he is going to be the point guard. Come October, he's the point guard. So they probably got him. They probably got him and Maxey at the 2, and I think Jaylen Brown at the 3 or the 4. I don't know who. LeBron at the 4, and Joel Embiid at the 5. But like I said in my early thing, the East is stacked, man. But it's crazy. Is it a conspiracy, Adam Silvers, that all them old great players from like the beginning of 2012 all came to the East? Is it a conspiracy? Because they're all over it. Like I said before, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, if he do come to Toronto, Anthony Davis, now LeBron James, all of them come over here from the and James Harden, all of them come over all the way from the East. All of the all of the LA cats besides Westbrook, all the LA cats are on the East Coast now. That's a conspiracy, man. What's going on with that, man? With the NBA, I'm looking further into that. Some of my agents out there investigate that. NBA, you're on an investigation with that right there. I know ain't about no money under investigation, but yeah, LeBron James will be running a point next year. He will be running the point. But boom, then he asked the question: Who do they think going to score is going to be scoring the most? Who the ones going to produce the most points on the Philadelphia 76ers? That's the next question. And it said it's out of Jaylen Brown and Maxey. I didn't know between them two. Maxey averaged like 33 points last year. 30, I think 30 points last year. Both of them averaged 30 points. If you round it off to the nearest 10th. But the correct one is the average. JB averaged 28 points, 0.7, and Maxey averaged 28.3. Wow. So right there, that's like what 60 points between them right there. But we already know that, like my man Mark Jackson said, never met Mark Jackson in his life. So I just, that's just the talk. But I know him off on TV. Like he said, they're going to work that. They're going to gel together. They're going to work together. And like he said, it really hurts when you got to look at the bigger picture. That y'all sitting up there and trying to say that where LeBron goes, he overstacks the team. these are professional basketball players. They know that. Jaylen Brown know that he's not going to be able to score 28 points with the seven. When he signed that contract, he was way ahead of his time. He knew he's not going to go to Philadelphia and drop no 28 points, try to average no 28 points in Philadelphia. The same with LeBron. You understand what I'm saying? They already knew that. You know what I'm saying? In the same way, like the ones that is present. I mean, it's not like, but this is when you know that the people that be saying this never played basketball in their life. They never even played pickup basketball. Because if you even play it, I mean, I play organized basketball. You understand what I'm saying? But if you play pickup, any you play in a park, if you know you got five good players, you know you sit back and let the good players just do them, and you find a good smart player. He know how to play off the ball. These are professional basketball players. They know how to play off the ball. They know how to get their points. If they're not chasing numbers, and I don't think nobody on there or five that we got are chasing numbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they. I think it's a bigger picture. You know, if Jaylen Brown got a chip on his shoulder to get back at the Boston, do what it do. Get back at him because they should have had you at the number one player. You play the hardest, you hustle. They should have had you at the number one player up there in Boston. They sit up there, dude who they got up there, Jason Tatum, hurt all just like you hurt all season. You carried him all the way to the championship. Here he come and he fumbled the ball and let Sixers come back from a two. They were down two and came back and won it. And guess who they kept? Him. They're not gonna get rid of him. So I feel where Jaylen Brown coming from. I feel you, man. You understand what I'm saying? But in order for us to win that championship, we have that it has to be a chemistry. It has to be a chemistry. Can I get a round of applause for that? Hey, it has to have and I think that they will build that type of chemistry. I know they're smart. They'll do it. So all the naysayers out there, they're thinking that no, they're going. Like I said, if you play pickup basketball, if you somebody that play basketball, you already know that in order for somebody to win, you gotta let the person who can get that ball, let him score. You do other things, play defense, rebounds, score shots, clutch shots that need to be made, and they're professional. Professional people know how to handle things professional. So for all, like I said, these are people that just go off for analytics and whatnot, and just it's a job to them. So they got to say what they want to say. They get up and it's a job. That's their job. God, I'm not talking about LeBron again today. You guys, So they tired of themselves. But that's their job. But like me, I work for an independent company. So therefore, I I don't get tired. I just started this. So this just sparked me up. But like I said, I think they'll work together, man. I think it'll come together, man. I think you got some good brothers out there, individuals out there. You got the boy from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? He coming from Cleveland. He gonna bring Star Point down to that 4 and 5. Help Joel Embiid by playing that five. Like I said, they just want to got Caldwell Pope. You understand what I'm saying? So hey, man, look at it, man. We taking the East all the way, man. It's stop hating this. Like I said, uh, Draymond, man, stop it, man. Draymond Green, man, stop it, man. Stop playing with it, man. You sitting up there trying to make VJ, trying to make him be disgruntled, talking about they forgot about VJ. Come on, man. That sounds like a little bit of haterade because LeBron ain't go over to Golden State with y'all. He didn't want to go out there in Oakland, man. He was already in LA. Yeah, he tired of Oakland. So that sounds like a trying to make it. But that young boy, he's smart. He ain't gonna let you get in his head. Yeah, he ain't gonna let you talk about they forgot about then you had what's it the tall dude from Chicago, the real played for the Minnesota too. He was doing some hating too. What's his name? What is not he was with Paul Kevin Grant. That's what Kevin Grant, whatever it is. I think that's his name. I don't like that look. Hey, I know you don't like that look. I don't like that. You was a Boston player. You don't like Philadelphia 7. You don't like Philly. You was over in Boston. It's not a good look for that. Or maybe you just got a little bit of haterade because you can't play. You can't be 42 years old. I feel like Skip Bayless when he was talking to Shannon Sharp. He's a hater. He's sitting up there hating That's what he told Shannon Sharp. He was a hater, Kevin DeGrant. I don't like you. You just mad because the same thing. Skip Bayless told Shannon Sharp, you just mad because you're 42 years old. You had to go on YouTube and make podcasts with those tight old jeans you had on at inside NBA. They're wrong for wearing that. Boy, what was it, 017? That boy, you had some tight jeans on. You they're wrong for that. Stop with the haterade, man. You're supposed to be like, go ahead. He an old head like you. You're supposed to go ahead, old head, do your thing. Let's say these young. Ain't that what all the social media is about? To teach the young youth and all that. LeBron's a youth to you, man. But I've been on this for like a half an hour, more than I should be. It's people probably getting rid of me and all that. But I had to get on here and talk about them good 76ers. I had to talk about my squad, man. It's a blessing. And I'm gonna get up tomorrow to talk about it. But until next time, it's your boy, me, Hassan. Peace, and I'm out.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yo, Gilly the Kid, my main nigga on the trigger, Raymond, said the Philadelphia 76ers no longer called Philadelphia 76ers. They now called Camden, New Jersey 76ers. Nigga.